Right. I know there's still some growing pains for James, as there would be for any rookie in this spot, but what have you liked about the way he's come through in some big moments for you so far?
Yeah, look, he does well because, as I always said, he's very patient, very calm. He stays on the ball really well. He doesn't try to do a whole lot, but he's got he got a good swing. He tries to get the ball in the strike zone. He did it again today. I mean, that was a big moment, and he came through. But the kid's going to be okay. He really is. I mean, I love the way he's approaching the baseball right now.
For a rookie to keep that sort of calm heart rate in those big moments, how excited does that get you for the future?
No, I love it. I love it. Like I said, he's eager to learn. He stays in the moment. He understands what he wants to do every at bat, and you can see that that the at bats are getting better and better. He's taking his walks. He's staying on some changeups. He's hitting the ball in all fields, so he's doing well.
When you say eager to learn, I know that looks different for every sort of player. What does that look like for James?
Oh, he just wants to. He works. He wants to learn. He wants to learn the pitchers. He studies the pitchers every day with the hitting coaches. So he's getting it. He's getting it. I said, look, your first time through, you got to learn how the league's what the league's going to do to you. But just my big thing with him is, hey, just focus on the moment. Stay in the moment. Don't get ahead of yourself. You're going to be just fine. He's done well.
You were already ahead 1-0 at that point, but did that feel like sort of a must-convert situation?
Yeah, that was a big few runs right there. It really was. I can't say enough about Mitchell Parker, who last time we faced him didn't go as well. Today, he did really well. He stayed in his zone. He utilized all his pitches, and he kept us in the ballgame and pitched really well.
That lefty Milner, who you guys hit off of, has a really weird arm slot. Why do you feel like you guys were able to execute?
We were really trying to get the ball up on him, not chase the sliders as much. Last time we faced him, we chased a lot of bad pitches. We were trying to get him up in the zone, and we were able to hit the ball well.
With Mitchell, what did the conversation kind of look like once you were ready to take him out of the game and say hey,
Yeah, he was good. My concern was he came out and he was throwing 88, 89, and we knew what was happening. I want to know why, but it's hard to talk to a guy when he's out there. Kind of. And then all of a sudden, he figured it out, and all of a sudden the velo was 9-2, 9-3 where he's supposed to be. He was getting underneath the ball, trying to push the ball a little bit, and he realized it right away and started getting really on top and really driving down, and it was beautiful. But I was concerned because I know he doesn't throw 88, 89, but he figured it out himself, and it was awesome. So my conversation was, hey, what did you do? What happened? Because your first inning, your velo wasn't there, and what we saw was the same thing he said. He said, man, I really felt like I was really pushing the ball and trying to get underneath because he wants to pitch up, and I said, and then. So I just really focused on getting on top of the baseball and letting the ball do what it's supposed to do. And I said, perfect. That's exactly what we were seeing. And I'm really happy that you were able to catch it and correct it yourself.
Is that rare for a young guy to be able to self-diagnose like that?
There's a couple of guys that Irvin does it a lot, but it's nice to know that he knows exactly what's going on and he can correct it that quick. And like I said, and then he was able to do what he wanted to do with the baseball, and it worked out.
Carrying that theme forward a little bit, what was he able to do today to get himself out of some of those tough counts?
Just change his speeds. He really changed speeds really well today. Like I said, when his fastball is good like that, he goes in and out. But his slider, he used the slider a little bit more than his splitter today. His slider was effective.
As quick as Law got through the 7th, was there thought to sending him back out for the 8th? Or do you feel like that was
No, yeah, he had 2 innings yesterday. We stretched a little bit today with him. We'll see how he feels tomorrow, but I didn't want to send him back out there. It's the same thing with Finnegan. We thought in the 8th inning, it was a quick thought, and I told him get Barnes up. Barnes is going to have to get it out, and he was great.
Why do you feel like that inning got away from Robert Garcia a little bit?
They just, the home run was just location. It was fastball right down the middle to a good fastball hitter. A couple, leaders got him a little bit, so I still thought he threw the ball really well. But I told him, I spoke to him today about the situations, and he's going to be fine. He's going to be fine. He's got to understand. He just got to, for him, it's really about staying in that moment, get to that next pitch, not trying to do too much, but he's going to be fine.
I know Finnegan hasn't been perfect here in the last week or so, but still, given what else you have to do with the bullpen, how much comfort does it give you to know you at least have that?
Oh, it's man. I'm, in the ninth inning, we got the lead. As much as I could possibly can, he's going to pitch tonight for us. He's been really, really good. No difference tonight. The first guy gets on. What I loved is that he had a couple slide steps, which was great. And I think it messed up the hitter, definitely messed up the runner, and it was beautiful. We turned the double play by keeping him at first base.